Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and I'm pleased to be able to make a brief contribution to this important debate. It is a great relief to see the Environment Bill come back to this House, but equally a great disappointment to learn today that it will just be for today, and we will have to wait until the next parliamentary session begins after Easter before we have the second day. I would just urge the Minister, in responding today, later on today, if she could give some indication that it is her intent to ensure that royal assent is received as soon as possible and that the Lord's procedures conclude before the summer recess. We have to go into the COP26 conference in November with clarity that this groundbreaking piece of legislation is on the statute book. I'd like to speak about two aspects of the bill today: the Office of Environmental Protection, and I'm delighted to welcome the Minister's announcement today that the office's headquarters will be in Worcester, near my constituency in the West Midlands. Worcester, of course, is on the River Severn, which is the largest river in the country, recently been in flood through my constituency. And the whole Severn catchment is an area which requires considerable attention, and it will get greater focus from Dame Glenys Stacey's presence there from time to time in her new role. Alongside the EFRA Select Committee, the Environmental Audit Committee did pre-legislative scrutiny of this bill, and we were calling for a greater degree of independence for the OEP, having met Dame Glenys with our pre-appointment hearing before in December. We took some comfort that she is the right person to lead this organisation, but we are concerned that she has sufficient budget to be able to recruit the number of people that's required, the experts she needs, and to be able to reflect the responsibilities for the OEP in helping deliver the 25-year plan. We've also are concerned about in our pre-legislative scrutiny about the environmental improvement plans, and we felt that the OEP should be advising the government on the establishment of targets, as has been the case under the previous regulatory regime through the European Commission. We welcome the fact that there are targets enshrined in this bill, but we think it's very important that one of the body who will have responsibility in part to monitor compliance with those targets is also involved in setting them. And we would very much like to see that the confirmation from the Minister that the date for establishing the environmental targets can be confirmed ahead of COP26 with a statement of intent. In relation to the second aspect, I'd just like to talk to Amendment 28 in the name of my honourable friend, the member for Gloucester, which requires the government to include steps to improve people's enjoyment of the natural environment within the environmental plan. As part of our inquiry into biodiversity and ecosystems, my committee has repeatedly heard that central to restoring our greatly depleted natural environment, which we've heard from other speakers today, is building a better relationship between people and nature. This was called for in the Glover Review. We'd like to see this enshrined in this legislation and would urge the government to support Amendment 28.
Video link, Geraint Davis.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.